Hi kids, how are you all? And welcome back to another new session with me. And today we're going to do maths. And in maths, we're going to do measuring time. Yeah, today is all about how we can read time. Alright, come on, let's learn how easily we can read time. Okay, come on. Now, when we see time, alright, you know that the long hand is the minute hand and the short hand is the hour hand. And we all love to read the clock when it is exact time, right? So right now it's what? 7 o'clock, yay! But actually, some of you may find reading a clock very difficult because don't worry, it's not your mistake. Because every clock that is made will only show these numbers, but they don't show the invisible numbers. Yeah, you take any clock, they will show you like this. They will not show you the invisible numbers that are already there in it, that are so required to read time. Yeah, they should keep them, right? Well, don't worry. In the clock that I have made, we are going to write the invisible numbers. So come on, let's begin. The invisible numbers are the answers of the table number 5. So if you want to read time, you need to know 5 times table. Okay, so come on, let's see. This is the beginning and this is the end. So I'm going to keep it as 0 or the o'clock. Okay, and now I'm going to start from here. 5 ones are. What's 5 ones are? 5 ones are 5. What's 5 twos are? 5 twos are 10. What's 5 threes are? 5 threes are 15. What's 5 fours are? 5 fours are 20. What's 5 fives are? 5 fives are 25. What's 5 sixes are? 5 sixes are 30. What's 5 sevens are? 5 sevens are 35. What's 5 eights are? 5 eights are 40. What's 5 nines are? 5 nines are 45. What's 5 tens are? 5 tens are 50. What's 5 elevens are? 5 elevens are 55. Now, these were the actual invisible numbers which you didn't know were hiding behind the actual numbers that you see in a clock. And only because of them, reading the time was so difficult. You knew numbers, but still you couldn't read the time, right? Well, it's because of them. The numbers that are actually shown in a clock all the time, okay, these show you the hour, okay? Whereas the other numbers over here, the invisible numbers, show you the minutes, alright? And so it's very important, keep these invisible numbers also in your mind. These numbers are the main numbers which are invisible. But there are some numbers inside these also, alright, which also are so very important. Okay, they also are invisible, and if you want to know the exact time, like for example, your mobile shows you the exact time, right? How? Because of these integrate invisible numbers. What are they? So from 0 to 5, what are the numbers present there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there is number 5. Then from 5 to 10, which numbers are there? From 5, we have 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's how you got 10 over here. And after 10 to 15, what do we have? 11, 12, 13, 14, and then you get 15 out here. And after 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and that's how you got 20. And after 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and then you got 25 out here. Then after 25, you have 26, 27, 28 and 29. And then you get 30 out here. Then after 30, you have 31, 32, 33 and 34. And that's when you get 35 out here. After 35, we go to 36, 37, 38, 39 and you get 40 out here. After 40, you have 41, 42, 43, 44 and then you get the 45 out here. After 45, you have 46, 47, 48, 49 and then you get 50 over here. After 50, 51, 52, 53, 54 and you get 55 here. After 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 and then I said this was the end also and even the beginning. So that comes to 60 as well as 0, 0. We start from 0 here or we end with 0 with 60 over here. Now it is 60. That is why they say in 1 hour, there are 60 minutes. Okay, because we come finally to 60 out here. Okay, so for an hour to be completed, this minute hand will go around the clock and from the start it will come back over here, completing an entire process of 60 minutes. Okay, now let's begin with reading the time. Okay, so if we have to read the time that the big fellow is telling, we will look at the invisible numbers, and if we want to know the time that the small heart is telling, we have to read the numbers which is in blue, which is on the clock, the number on the clock. Okay, so let's begin. If suppose the small needle is at 5 and the big fellow is at 10, can you tell me what's the time? Well, let's first see what the minute's hand, the long fellow, has to tell us. The long fellow is pointing at 10. But should we see the 10? No. We should see the invisible number that the 10 is pointing at. 10 tells us what? 50. Which invisible number is that 10? 50. And so, what's the minute hand trying to tell us? The minute hand is trying to tell us that it is 50 minutes. Well, what about the hour hand? What is it pointing at? 5. Alright, and so it's 50 minutes past 5. Now you would ask, why did I write past? Past means bach chuka hai. It passed, it's gone, it's moved over. Alright, why is that? I'll tell you why. Because before it could become 50 minutes, the time was actually 5. Okay? Before it could become 50 minutes, the time was actually 5 o'clock. Okay? You know this very well. 5, with the hour hand is pointing at 5 and the minute hand is pointing at the 00. So, it is 5 o'clock. Okay? Now, what just happened? The minute hand from here started going tick tock, 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 tick tock. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, and stopped at 10. Now, what was it first? It was 5 o'clock. Now, what is it trying to say? 5 बज चुका है. 5 बज गया, बज चुका है. और 5 बज के 50 minutes हो गया है. So, that is why 50 minutes past 5. Now we understood. Let's see another example. For example, this half hand is at 7 and this minute's hand is at 2. Now, What is the time? You tell me. It was 7 o'clock, right? After 7, what happened? The minute hand tick, 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 tick went to 2. Alright? And so, now can we read the time? What's the time? Should we read 2 for minutes? No, we should read the invisible number, that is 10. So 10 minutes past. Where is the hard clock pointing at? 7. And so, what's the time? 10 minutes past 7. Did you understand? Let's see one more example. Now, I'm going to take the hour hand to be at 4 and the minute hand at 9. Alright? Come on, now let's read the time. First, see the minutes hand, the long fellow. What is it pointing at? 9. But should we take 9? No. The invisible number, that is 45. So 45 minutes past. What is our hand pointing at? 5. 45 minutes past 5. Over here, the clock was given and you had to read the time, right? Now, I'm going to give you the time and you're going to tell me where does the minute hand go and where does the hour hand go. Come on, let's start. So, the time that is given to us is 15 minutes past 8. Okay? So, first what do? We take the minutes hand and take it at 15. Means at 3. Because 3 5s are 15. The invisible time. Alright. So, 3. 15 minutes past 8. So, where is 8? 8. Now, you will say one very important thing over here. You should always remember where to place the hour hand. You cannot place it anywhere. But if it's saying past 8, it should be in between 8 and 9. Why? Why you ask? Because now after 8, it's going to become 9. Do you think it's going to become 7? No, it is always between 8 and 9 because it was 8 o'clock. Then now it's going to become 9 o'clock. So it's always somewhere between 8 and 9. Clear? Whenever the hour hand is telling any time, it should be after that number. Okay? Like for example, it is 20 minutes past 3. 20 minutes past 3. 20 minutes is right over here. Past 3. Now I will keep it between 3 and 4. I will not keep it between 3 and 2. I will keep it between 3 and 4. That is after 3. After 3. I'll keep it between 3 and 4. So this is the time. Okay. Now next, for example, 35 minutes past 10. So I will keep the minutes hand at 35 and past 10. So I will not keep somewhere between 10 and 9. I will always keep after that particular number. It's saying 10. Then I will keep it in between 10 and 11. Okay? And only when, for example, it's 10 o'clock, then I will keep it exactly at 10 and the minutes hand over here like this. This is my 10 o'clock. Okay? One last example. For example, the time is given as 30 minutes past 12. Okay, so I will take the minutes hand. I will keep it at 30 minutes. That is at 6 over here. And now the heart is telling 12. So after 12, I will keep it. So I'll keep it in between 12 and 1. Because after 12, I have 1. So I'll keep it in between here. So this is my time for 30 minutes past 12. Clear? Come on, let's try to understand another way of writing it, which involves fractions. Big word, right? Don't worry, it's very simple. All you need to do is learn a few words. Learn 3 concepts. That's it. And it's going to be easy. Come on, let's start with it.